Hey friendos, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Matt. We are back with some more Marvel Future Fight, and today we are doing something just a little bit different from what we'd usually do. And what I'm actually going to be doing is trying to predict this month's mid-month Christmas/winter update. So if we go into our team page, you'll probably see that I've already given it away. As if the thumbnail hadn't already done. But yeah, well, you can see that whilst I'm working on a few characters at the moment, and whilst we never did get the uniforms for both Angel and Beast, and we didn't transcend Bishop either, in fact Beast we haven't even finished building up, he's all the way down there, I do think they are going to be needed, certainly Beast is, for his leadership in the near future. And I think that in keeping with this updating all the original X-Men, we are going to get a crystal wall for Logan and a pay wall for Laura. And then both the Wolverines, X23 and original, will have a new uniform this Christmas. It very much keeps in tradition with, say, Deadpool and Gwenpool, or when we had similar themed Kingpin and Black Cat. And then I know we've had summer ones where it was, you know, again similar characters, keeping in this. I think the only ones which were really different was Quicksilver and Silk. The only thing similar with those two is their names kind of have some of the same letters, but still. Regardless, I thought it would be interesting to have a look at where both of the characters are in 2022 compared to the current combat, and we all know how strong the current combat meta is, and see where they should go. So you can see here we've got up to stage 9, and one of my strongest characters is actually still Hulk. He's using the Captain America 45% HP leadership. We can't use She-Hulk because it's against male characters obviously, and we don't have Beast built up. So in order to go for a 45% leadership, who can we pick? Blah blah blah. My brain is not working for the moment because all I can think of is energy leaderships. No, we don't want energy, we want physical. Oh, no, go back up. What do we want? Magneto, there we go. 45% to all basic attacks for all mutants, that'll do. Because that'll work for both of them. In fact, it'll give Logan a bit of an edge because he has a couple of extra team-ups there. But yeah, it'll work for both Logan and Laura. I don't think either of them are good enough. Unfortunately, with World Boss Legend content, unless you have a uniform that's come out this year, you're not cut out for the current meta, basically. So I'm not expecting either of them to be able to do stage 9. But really, we should be expecting characters who are built strongly to at least be able to do something in stage 1 of all stages. So let's have a look and see what Logan can do. Now, with this Phoenix uniform, which is only a year old, I think it came out last November, around the same time when Echo and Captain America got theirs. We've already seen Captain America get a new one, so this is kind of why I'm thinking that they're going to keep with the mutant theme of this update for the mid-month. And obviously we all know how very popular Logan is. And while some people will say, well, he's going to get a uniform for Deadpool 3, I mean, that film isn't coming out till 2024, so I think it's going to be a long time before we see him get anything there, which is why I think they might want to cash in. They do use him almost as much as Captain America for new uniforms, so it wouldn't surprise me. And whilst his third skill, being a counter-attack, is kind of useful for escaping the snares here, he is just not doing the damage. His survivability is there, obviously. Admittedly, it's a PvP build as well, but you know, it's also Wolverine, he has the healing, but he's just not penetrating. Gene, make your own pun there. But he's just not doing the damage at all, is he? So that's how bad he is. So unfortunately, Logan, we're going to have to retire you for a second, and let's see what Laura, the new Wolverine, or also known as X23, let's see what she can do. And given her uniform is even older and she's just transcended, and I think I've just got a normal damage proc obelisk on her, I'm not expecting anything great from her either. I'm not sure how she will do in terms of survivability. I'm not sure if she's just going to get one shot. I think I tried using a couple of female characters before and they just get obliterated. It's weird, it seems to be in World Boss Legend content, the male characters seem to be a lot stronger than their female counterparts. But in this case, it probably says more about how weak Logan is really than how strong Laura is, but she seems to be about keeping pace in terms of damage output. But at least she has a proc on her. I think she has a proc on her, anyway. We'll have a look in a minute and see what her build is. But even though she's keeping pace with him, it's very much a snail's pace, so it's not exactly anything to be writing home about. It's not impressive at all. And I think the fact that it's going to be a very long time before we see her introduced into the MCU is a very good reason why I think this winter update will be, again, the both of them. Now, we all know my thoughts on winter uniforms being paywall and how it restricts the use of those characters if you don't buy their uniform. Now, I think it's bad. I'd much rather see a 3,000 crystal cost uniform than a real money cost uniform, unfortunately, but that's just my personal thoughts, because unfortunately it makes the likes of Gwenpool, Silk, Storm unusable without those uniforms. So, this is the build we have for Logan. You can see it's very much a PvP build. We do have his artifact, however we haven't ranked it up, and we have a brilliant authority on him. So he is very much built for PvP. We have a mythic uniform on him. However, this is the current PvP meta, and this is a character who's a hybrid who can do PvP and PvE with a PvP build. Hulk and Wolverine have a very long history together in the comics, and so I think their power level should be very similar. So I'd like to see Logan brought up to the level that Hulk is at. As for X-23 Laura, there aren't too many combat females. She-Hulk is sadly just a leadership. She's not exactly built for any content in terms of herself as a DPS. So the closest person I guess is going to be Titania. So let's do a quick comparison and see, because these are the levels in terms of at least damage output, although I think X-23 is probably going to have the better survivability. So let's get rid of... Oh, we're going to need a different leadership, aren't we? Yeah, her leadership is a bit too OP. We don't really want that. Let's find someone else who can give her something around the 40% mark, 45% mark. It doesn't matter if it's exactly that. No, that's defense, not offense. That'll do. Yeah, okay, so it gives her even more HP, so she should be more survivable. Or have more survivability, I should say. And let's just see. I'm not expecting amazing things here, but we should see a lot higher damage output. So let's see how we get on. And see, yeah, she rips through 4 bars just on her first rotation. And even though I'm just being quite sloppy here, you can see she's a lot stronger. Even though she's getting caught and snared, she I was going to say she probably doesn't have the survivability. She just went and died. So that clearly shows, yeah, she does not have the survivability. But damage-wise, 1 rotation, 4 bars, that's where Laura needs to be. So that's what I would expect to see. And would hope to see if indeed I am correct. In terms of actually Logan, Wolverine, like I said, I expect him to be where Hulk is. So we're going to give him Captain America's leadership, because 45% HP equates to 45% attack for him. So let's just go in and see. So you can see we're on stage 9. We've gone up to stage 9, which is only fair because Hulk is tier 4. But he does, again, same as Logan, he has the tier 4 PvP build, so he doesn't have a PvE, CTP or anything like that. What's going on here? I think... Yeah, I don't know what happened there. He seemed to be getting caught up a lot more there than he usually does. I think I'm just going to have to play a bit more careful with Hulk and actually play by the rules and getting caught up in the snares, which he doesn't normally do. I have to pay attention and do proper rotations here and try and avoid getting snared. So there, we're running around a little bit, which we don't normally do. I don't know if that's still a bug on training mode. But you can see, look, just look at the bars, they're falling off. You know, 30 seconds on phase 9, and we should have done enough damage. We didn't quite do enough. But 35 seconds to get to 30 bars. It probably would have taken another 5 seconds just to go into that stage transition where Jean goes into her awakened Dark Phoenix mode. So you can see, yep, he has got a same artifact. His is only at level 3, a mighty regen as opposed to the brilliant authority. But otherwise, they're very similarly built. So I'd really hope to see Logan, if he does, and again, this is all complete conjecture and speculation by me. A little bit of wishful thinking as well, because again, I think he's just as popular, and X-23 are as popular as any of the other Marvel characters in game, if not more so. There's certainly Wolverine definitely in the top 5, I would say, alongside Hulk, Spider-Man, Thor. Yeah, I'm not sure who else actually. Definitely Hulk, Spider-Man, Wolverine, Thor. In terms of females, like I say, we can see here Titania just has an invincibility proc. She doesn't even have a damage proc. Yeah, she has her artifact, but I would expect Laura to be very similarly placed. But, however, like I say, take this all with a big pinch of salt, because like I said, this is just pure conjecture on my part. This is what I would like to see, and this is what I'd hope to see. I know at the moment, with all the current events that are going on, it's a busy time coming up towards Christmas, and I know that we do have an event coming up very soon, which is going to give us not this angel artifact, but we are going to get one very soon which has the 2022 lunar snow artifact that was shown in the patch notes for the current update. So we could be seeing a lifestyle series 2 kind of deal for Lunar Snow, where she gets a winter outfit very similar to, who was it? Oh, White Fox, wasn't it? I believe White Fox had one. Yeah, the lifestyle series 2 paywall uniform. So a lot of people are thinking that it could actually be like Luna and Sharon, the OCs, or even all three, Crescent, Luna and Sharon getting the festive treatment, and maybe one or two of them, oops, sorry, not you, Venom, I'm just scrolling along, who are getting that treatment for the winter update. So maybe we'll see Logan and Laura, maybe we won't. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Who would you like to see as the winter update? I could be completely shown up, and by the time this video drops, you know, within 12 hours they could put out the first sneak peek to show the next one. But anyway, there we go. Cheers for now. Bye.